Let me just raise a few points about the carrot aspect of privacy, because when I hear colleagues discuss privacy, it's almost always on the punitive side, on the stick side. But there is an argument to be made that it makes good business sense for institutions like Silliman University to practice privacy or to take to heart privacy, because it has good return on investment. It's a very good way of managing risk, and most especially when we come to education, because education is a highly regulated market. So putting in privacy management is something that makes a lot of sense. So in terms of ROI, as a matter of fact, this is based on the recent Cisco 2020 data privacy benchmark study. They're saying that if you put in $1 or a peso for privacy investment, the return is twice that amount, right? 47% of the businesses in a way. So there's always an argument on the side of return, right? So more specifically, you may want to look at certain aspects of how privacy may impact you positively. You will reduce sales delay if you're in business. This is also something that is applicable to education. We all sell something. We mitigate losses. We enable flexibility in our organization. We are able to innovate well because we have access to data that are really premium data. We achieve operational efficiency if we have sufficient rights to those data sets. We have we make ourselves attractive to investors, or to, in the case of Silliman University, to alumni, because we make good practice. We do best practice, and of course we endear our students. They become more loyal to us because we respect them. The other side of the concern, the other would be on the education itself. We are interested in learner success, but this is where things get dicey, because when you do this, you will have to what maybe in a superficial sense violate the students' data, because you will have to, if you're not asking permission anyway, you will have to look at a lot of analytics. Some of the data there, they may not necessarily be interested in sharing, or they forget that they have signed off for the school to look into. We also have to look at the data of utilization. For instance, how many are users of library resources? Because if you go online, they're no longer going physically to Silliman University Library. You will be required to have online access to online journals. They are very expensive. They run up to millions. And so you would want to see that these things are utilized well. So you have to check who are accessing these resources. This is getting to be a gray area these days. The learning management system, for instance, will have to help the university and the teachers predict which students are likely going to drop out or not do well. And this is early on. So if there are students in the audience, feel free to tell us whether you feel comfortable with this, because this is not going away anytime soon. We'll be looking into you guys. The learning management system is a big brother system. We want to predict whether you want to stay or not, or you're likely to succeed in an online learning. We also would like to see your help-seeking behavior. So if you're down, if you're not doing well, are you the type who will seek out the guidance office, for instance? Are you the type who will reach out to your faculty advisor, to the teacher? And so more importantly also, is the intervention impacting you well? No? Is it effective? So we're looking at this. Now, the learner's dashboard can be very intrusive. Now we are looking at hours, minutes, which materials you have touched, how long did you stay, the things you check out. It's a very big brother kind of system, especially learning management system. And then we'll have real-time analytics, no? So if you take an exam, for instance, are you saying who you are? Are you really who you are, saying you are when you take an online exam, or is your brother taking the exam? And of course, the related point on exams, are exams online have the kind of integrity when we see exam being proctored in a room, for instance, now with proctors watching over you, all right? So these considerations.